be up here again and get a chance to share with you guys. I guess from the last school, a lot has changed. There's a lot of new faces, and that's what the ideal situation is in a fast start school, is to keep growing from event to event to event, having a bunch of new people. And Primerica, it just really changes your thought process on what's possible. So my wife and I have just been really, here, I'm losing my voice now, wow. Jen and I are wicked excited because we want to do something big. And I think that right now, more so than ever in my career in Primerica, I've been here for a little while, but right now we're working on another level. She and I are in sync with the things that we're trying to accomplish. My wife is in the office trying to help us push and develop everything for our team. And I just want to say thank you so much, Jen, for everything that you're doing. It's making such a huge difference. So we want to do something big, and the thing is, the question is, how do you do that? Everybody here, I would be correct in assuming that everybody wants to do something big, right or wrong? Yeah. Everybody wants to do something big, but the answer to how to do something big in this business is double-digit recruiting. That is the only way to make this thing happen. It's not about how much more you understand about mutual funds versus the last school, or how much you know how to write a life insurance transaction from the last school. It's, can you get more people to the next school? That's what it's going to take for you to get to the next level, is by double-digit recruiting. And there's magic behind the number 10. That number 10 really puts you in position to have diversification, right? You can start to work with some new people and have that new blood going in. So, you know, we're getting ready to get promoted to regional vice president, and we already have an identifiable replacement list, which is Pinocchio and Stacia. And I'm so proud of the effort and energy of the things that they're trying to accomplish right now. I know this is not the quarter that they wanted to have, but watch out. I don't know anybody that's working harder than Pinocchio right now, personally. Even more so than I am. So, you know, we got to change that, but I'm telling you, he's going to do something big. But look, I'm just going to go through a quick couple points because I don't want to take too much time. I want to get Warren back up here. But double-digit recruiting makes a difference. And why we want to become regional vice presidents is because it's going to change our life. How are we going to do this? I think you work on what your strengths are. What your strength is you continue to drive through on whatever you're best in Primerica at. And I think one thing I've always been really good at is drilling down and working with people. Now, Sam and I had a conversation. I still go into his office and I know I'm going to get my teeth kicked in, but I drive there and I'm thinking, okay, I got to get ready for this conversation. And he gets me, he knocks me around. I get back after it, says, Coach, we getting it good? We doing it right? He said, keep going. Keep going again, keep going again. So he said, Chris, if you want to do this thing, you got to build another leg. So what happens is, Nick pop up here real quick, Nick and Allie, we get them, you know, he and I decide to lock arms, and how are we going to get this thing going? We're going to stay here, swallow it up. We're going to make this happen. And then he says, look, we really need to work back with this company, this couple, Manny and Mariella. So I'm going to just have you guys all pop. I already told you, you and your spouses come up real quick. So Manny and Mariella, they go to the last fast start school. Manny is floundering for 1 quarter. Oh, I'm in Primerica, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here. And then his wife comes to the last fast start school. And she says, Chris, I don't know, I've got to do this thing whether Manny does it or not, because he might screw it up. So I got to get this thing going. So she goes out, we get her started in the business. So Nick's they're direct to Nick. Then she takes me to go and see this other couple, Jackie and her husband. We recruit Jackie. Jackie recruits Anthony and Cindy. So Anthony and Cindy, they get started in the business. All three of you other guys come here real quick too, so we'll make it quicker. They get started, and so she goes on like 4 or 5 appointments. We start to recruit and get a couple of people wide. As soon as they recruit Jackie goes out and recruits Anthony and Cindy. Jackie loses her mind and quits. So now they roll up to her. Okay? And then they take me on another appointment to go and see Lewis and Tiffany. So now Manny gets his license, Anthony gets his license, and now she's getting ready to go pass her exam too. Yeah. So this I remember being at the last fast start school, and I said to you guys, you just need to you don't understand that your coach wants you guys to walk across the stage. Yep. They want to parade you in front of everybody. So I said, why fight your coach when he says, listen, you need to be at the next meeting. We need to get you into a field training appointment. We need to make this thing happen. You make all sorts of excuses. But how many people wanted to get recognition last night? No. He got recognition. They got recognition. They got recognition. They got recognition. Why? Because they didn't fight their coaches. We have a vested interest to change your life. Never in ever time have you ever had an opportunity where somebody is more focused and on helping you accomplish your goals and dreams more than your coaches in this room. Period. End of story. So when you make that decision to stop fighting your coach and take what they have to say and understand, I'm thinking about how many times I've been so frustrated with conversations with my coaches, but they're giving it to me because they want me to win. I remember showing up to a manager's meeting about 3 weeks ago in shorts. So I'm like, hey, listen, man, I felt good. You know, I went on an appointment, mind you. I went on an appointment. I closed the sale. I'm 45 seconds late for a meeting, but I'm late. Late is late. Doesn't matter how. I'm late for the appointment. Luke says, hey, Sam, Chris is showing up to this meeting a few minutes late. And he's like, what's he doing? He's on a sale. And I got from Pinot. Pinot said, you have no idea the crap they said. But before I got to this meeting, right? So then I walk into the meeting and I'm feeling good. I'm like, hey, I just closed a $1,500 sale. I'm feeling good. And so he says, and so you're wearing shorts, Chris? He's like, so you're done for the day. And I'm like, well, I just started, you know what I mean? And then Luke is like, I don't know, what are you thinking? What are you doing wearing shorts? And I'm thinking, so I went to the store, I bought some pants, and I came back to Sam, hey, I got pants on. So Sam lights me up, Luke lights me up, and I'm thinking, I'm about to be an RVP. What do you mean? You know, what's going on here? And then Warren comes up and he says to me, not to me, but he says, you got to understand, they gave you crap because they thought you could win. Mm-hmm. They expected more from you because they don't want you to be thinking ridiculous. So I'm sitting next to Luke, and Luke, we said nothing. I looked at him, he looked at me, and he sipped his drink. I said, okay, I get it. But that conversation pissed me off. But what did he want? He wanted me to get better. So even at the level that we're talking about for these guys, it doesn't matter. As soon as I become a regional vice president, that means I still know nothing yet. And I still need that coaching to get better. Mm-hmm. And I'm still going to rely on Luke and Kim and Sam and Deb to help me up until we make $250,000, $500,000 a year. But I promise you this. We are going to continue to parade our people up in front of folks. We're going to continue to do it. We're going to be the most coachable. We're going to be the most on it because we want to win. And we're going to keep showing you guys this example. My wife and I are focused more than ever. I'm proud to be your teammate. We'll talk to you guys later.